Hello everyone. Welcome to the first ever MTP Most Travel People webinar. We are very excited to introduce our product, our application, and show you how to get the most out of it so you can enjoy using it even more. My name is Justyna and I'm a part of MTP, being responsible for product coordination and community support. And today I will guide you through the app together with Luis, who is the most active user and also the greatest app enthusiast and ambassador. And we are also joined by Christian, our mobile developer, who is currently responsible for coding, debugging, and delivering the most efficient version of our application.
Hello all, it's Luis here, so I'll be giving comments from the user point of view. Thank you.
Thank you. And the main goal of this session is to walk through the app step by step, starting from the basics, from the scratch. So we are going to show you how to get started, how to register your account, how to build your first personal map, and also how to set up your profile. We are going to elaborate a little bit more about the notification. You will learn how to personalize your map using settings on the map. Very important and very hot topic, which is the near me. This is the feature you are asked us the most recently. So we are going to show you how to use it and how to make it active. Then we show you how to check in and discover even more about our locations. The most underestimated, I would say, feature in our app, this is how to plan your trip. So we are going to show you how to do it using the app, and then we show you how to share your map with your friends. And the last but not least, one of the most important and powerful feature in our application ranking, we show you how to use it, how to check your score to be inspired to achieve even more. And then the last point is the offline mode. So Christian will describe how to use the offline mode once you need to save your data while traveling. Okay, so let's get started. The idea behind the MTP has always been to create a space where the travelers share experiences, organize meetups, and travel together. But most importantly, to track travels in a structured and meaningful way. This is exactly why the MTP platform and the app have been created, to address this need and let you guys, the travelers, to track the visit around the world. MTP app is designed to be, as we like to say, your on-the-go travel companion, because it provides the assistance to plan trips while you are on the road by giving you directions, offering check-ins, current weather tips, and also the recent updates from other users and travelers. The most important part of the app are checklists, ranking, and travel planning. Our app includes the checklists, and the most important and the default one is the MTP region list. This is the MTP master list, and these items are UN countries, often divided into regions, states, province, territories, dependencies, and so on. So when you log in into MTP region, it also counts as a visit to the corresponding country, ISO regions, or TCC territory. So the app includes the set of curated lists, but those four checklists, area checklist.
I'd like to interrupt here just. It's very important that the only list which is not 100% curated outside of MTP is the MTP list, because this is our list. All the other lists are not done by us. And the reason is that you want institutions credible to create the lists for being sure the lists are the best possible and not just invention of some travelers. For example, the introduction of ISO regions instead of the old list we had was exactly because ISO is credible and works on regions. So curated lists is the only way for us to advance. If you ever introduce more lists, they always will be curated by someone credible.
Yeah, so the basic structure is divided into areas. So you can choose, you should choose one out of those 4 lists. And then you can also track additional categories of locations, including UNESCO World Heritage Sites, beaches, golf courses, diving sites, restaurants, or 100 top restaurants, or the list of luxury hotel brands.
Here only, understand that the first areas are macro. So what happened on the places is inside what you choose as an area. For example, TCC people which only follow TCC, they should have this map set for TCC, not for MTP. MTP people, they can have 4 countries if they decide to work. They are still following only countries or by MTP locations. Anyway, this is where you decide what you want to see on the places, on the list of the places.
So maybe just one more comment because I didn't explain that. The TCC stands for the Travel Century Club, and this is the American organization for the travelers who has visited at least 100 countries or territories around the world. And TCC list currently contains 330 regions. Okay, so let's get started. This is the time to show you how to start from the very beginning, which is the how to register to our application. Let me open the video. So to get started, simply open the app. As you can see on the video, the new user just tap on the sign in button and enter the email address. And this is very important because this will be the same address you will use to log in later on. Next, you tap on the blue button to open your email box. In this case, this will be Gmail. And you will receive a message from MTP to verify your account. So simply, it's safe. You don't need to be worried. You just open the email coming from MTP Most Travel People, and then you are looking for the verification email. Then you just tap on the verify my account, this blue one link, right? And this link brings you back to the app. And this is how the journey started. I will stop on this screen for a second because this is very important. Because now the app will ask you a very important question. Are you going to create your first ever personal MTP map? And you can choose from 2 options. You can do that by allowing application to see your geolocation tags in your photo libraries, or you can just skip this step and mark your map and create your map later, doing that manually.
So here again interrupt you. I strongly recommend to use the photos. Careful, we don't see the photos, we don't save the photos, we just see the geotag on the photos. And the reason I strongly recommend is because, for example, for doing a traveler which is starting this with 500 regions, which obviously is a big traveler, but is starting, in the past was taking something like, 10 to 12 hours to do all the regions marked. Using this and use another functionality that we'll talk about, which is crossing with Google Maps, you now can do the 500 locations well below 2 hours, depending how many photos you have your phone. But now becomes a very quick method. And this was the objective, to make it easier for new people to fulfill all the lists of MTP and the countries together.
Mm-hmm. So exactly as Louis said, we recommend you to just click on this blue belt, this blue button. So pressing that, you allow the app to automatically build your personal map based on the location data stored in your photos. And I will stress that again, that we do not save or we do not send anywhere or storage your photos. This is only about to app extract and recognize the geolocation tags. So we can provide you and suggest you the results of the places you've been to.
And here you can see the speed is moving, is the real speed. So
it's a real speed, right? Mm-hmm.
It's a very fast process. The mistake which always can have is because you don't have altitude, you just have latitude and longitude, means that if you take a photo from a plane, we'll show it. And obviously you should exclude this because you didn't visit, you just flew over. That's the biggest mistake that can happen, because in principle, everything it proposes you is right.
Yeah. So exactly as you could see, there were more than 17,000 photos on my phone. And once the library, this library was scanned, you could see the results on the screen. If there is something irrelevant in terms of detecting the region or the country, you can easily use this bin icon to remove this from this list. And then simply you can just go through that, recognize if everything is fine and correct, and then just save your map. Saving is quite easy. You just tap on this blue action button below. And then this is the last step to finish the registration and to see your map. And this is the obligatory step. You have to put your name, your surname, and set up a password. And we are almost there. Obviously, you cannot see how I do the password step. This is simply due to the security and privacy reason. And we are finally landing in the app. And here app will ask you, are you going to allow sending the notification, which we recommending enabling, although we will talk about the notification a little bit later. But obviously you can skip this step if you like. It's fully up to you. And also you can allow app to see your location, and this is also we strongly recommend, because it allows you to always see your position on the map, receive automatic notifications where you are close enough to checking to the specific location which is nearby, and also very important, you can easily discover locations around you.
And the near you. If you are going to use the near you, it's only possible if you allow location. We'll talk later on about the near you, but it's a main reason also for lots of people to have the notifications and the localization.
Yes. Okay, building on this, let's move to the next slide. And this is we are almost there. I promise we are almost there with entering the app, and you can see this a red exclamation mark on the top left corner. This means that some action is required from you. When you tap on the exclamation mark, you can see that there are some data missing. So we will ask you to provide with your gender, birthday, and the country of origin. which is very important to see your personal, and not only personal ranking, but the ranking, to participate in the ranking, and also to unlock all the other options in the application. So this is very important. And also it's important to put the right data. Sorry. To put right data, because according to our policy, only adults can use our application. So you can now on the screen, you can see the full process and how to set the data. It won't take you more than simply a few minutes. And obviously we won't go through every single setting in the profile because there are too many, but it's worth to mentioning that you can, for example, decide and control things like profile visibility, which means that basically whether your profile is public or visible only to other MTP users or completely private or restricted. And we know that this is very important for our users based on the feedback you gave us. You can tweet also the notification, sharing location, messenger, and a bunch of other settings. So basically you decide how to make app work the way you like. And then we go back to the previous screen. Now you can see that my photo was also uploaded magically because I skipped this step to make it a little bit quicker for you. So we land in a section we called Help Center. And from here, this is also very important. You can contact us. You can share a link to our application with a friend. You can even activate the offline mode from here, but offline mode, as I mentioned at the very beginning, will be explained later at the end of this presentation, because this is so important that we are going to devote some more time to this feature. And I think we can go to another slide. Let's go. Check-in notification. You remember we recommend to allow app to see your location, and congratulations, we are now on the map, and look at what's just showing up on the screen. I just received a suggestion to check in to the location, which is the part of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and this is what I said. It's only because I allow the app to access my location. It's I would say worth to do that, because I can simply do the checking and earn another one more point on my map. Once I've done that, I received not only the congratulations, but also I've got from the app the suggestion to see another interesting location nearby, which was the restaurant. By the way, this is only one restaurant in Kraków with 2 Michelin stars. I've never been yet, but based on the recommendation, I'm going to visit this one.
You should go, it's quite good.
Thank you. So when it comes to the notification, it's completely, as we said, up to you, depends on the user, what kind of the notification you would like to receive from the app. And there are the several options of the alerts. You can easily see on the screen and also in the app what kind of notifications we offer. Maybe I don't need to read them for you, but worth say that when you allow to be notified by the app, you can get the notifications once someone sends you the message, or once someone else start to follow you in the app. But also, what I personally really like, I can see when someone I follow collect or check-ins to the new location, so I'm up to date and I can celebrate with my friends about the new achievements.
Just here, the new message from MTP member depends on settings on your phone, not on the app, can send you to the website or to the app. To the app is nicer and easier to use, but each phone has different settings on this. And I have to say on my phone, I still sends me to the website because I still didn't discover how to make it go to the app. But most of the people, they have in a way that goes to the app. I recommend if you know how to do it, to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And also,
Okay,
it's
so
quite cool when you are following someone, which probably is your friend or is one of the top travelers. You receive notifications when you go somewhere else. And that, I'll say, creates nice positive engagement between the community because the people we care, we know what they are doing, and you can send them messages, you can comment. It's quite nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's move now to the map settings because based on your feedback, we know that our map and the main view seems a little bit, maybe not crowded, but a little bit busy because there are a lot of markers, as you can see on the map. And the reason behind is very simple. I just allow up to display all of the lists we are offering in MTP. So first of all, I would like to pay your attention to this small north, this north orientation button on the map. So whenever your map is tilted or rotated somehow, you can go back to the north. And then you can also use this white dot, which means that map will be centered to your position, so you can see exactly where you are on the map. And this exactly position will be visible only for you, because about the near me feature, it's a little bit different, but I don't want to mix the topics too much. We will clarify on this later. And now let's open this gear icon on the top. Let's go to settings, and you can see that you can choose one of the areas, exactly as we said on the very beginning. So only one areas at the time. I will stick on MTP location, but you can easily switch to UN countries, ISO regions, or TCC. And then you can also pick the types of places that interest you and follow whatever you like. Like, for example,
And here I recommend you really to do this because the map becomes much more legible and much more relevant. So if you don't care about the golf courses, just take this out of your map, or the dive sites or the restaurants. Take this out of your map.
And look, now the map is not so busy it was previously. There are also some additional options like changing the map style. So satellite, outdoors, and navigation views are available for you, showing more detailed view than the default map. And simply pick whatever works best for you. You can also paint visited regions and make them highlighted into green always. And this is also very important for the users, we know that, because this way you can always see the places you've been.
Very useful, also very useful, because some of us that travel more, sometimes you look where you have white spots, where I miss some regions, where I miss some World Heritage sites. So having the green, dark green for the regions where you have been makes your map much more visible and clear to take decisions.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and the last feature was the 3D dimensions, which is maybe not so useful, but this is nice to have. Maybe someone will enjoy this one too. And now let's move to the Near Me feature. And this feature is one we get asked about the most often, and it's been really a hot topic on our WhatsApp group. We discussed with you a lot, and you had a lot of questions how to make this active. So the most important fact is that this is
as you probably know, MTP was the first one to develop this function. And for us, it's an important function, but it's a function which has some dangers included. So you'll see that we gave priority to security as the main way of exploring the near me. And we'll go through this.
So you will be asked to give the consent and to confirm that you understand how this feature works. Because for the privacy reason, your location will be altered a little bit, which means that we will never show your exact location, only approximate location, and also for the users you could see. So it's fully up to you if you want to be visible on the map and whether others can see you. But also so let me play the video now. We accept and consent. Yes, and now you can see. And now you can see that the results will appear on the map. Yes, now this near me radius is 1,000 kilometers. When maybe one day we will change it into smaller one, but for now we think it's relevant. So I could see that Luis was in Poland, so I could click on his profile, send him a message, maybe invite him for some meeting. So every time when you see someone on the map, you can send and contact this person, unless the profile is restricted.
And again, Justine, when she showed, she pressed on "Don't show this again," which we don't recommend. We recommend to have in a way that each time you have to remember yourself you are accepting. So ideal,
yes.
Each time you open the app, the near you asks, and you should say yes or no. If you go to "Don't show again," which is obvious, lots of people ask us, you are visible full time as soon as you open the app. So be very careful with this. We recommend you to keep it to be prompted to you each time you open the app.
Yes, and this feature can be easily disabled from the map. You can see on the bottom part this white button with a near me description. So it's really easily to switch it off. So you won't be visible, but obviously you could not see other travelers on the map.
And you still stay a couple of hours on the map after you disable. I don't know exactly how much time.
Yes, how many hours, Christian? Can you remember how many hours the person remains on the map?
24 hours.
24 hours.
So after you disable, you should know that you are on the position where you were for 24 hours. So if you move, you are not anymore updated, but everyone could see where you were 24 hours before.
Also, I think
this
it's
is
important
to facilitate contact, because this we don't think is so risky, but after 24 hours, even this we take out.
Also, it's worth mentioning that it's not precise location. It's a little bit off, just to keep the precise location private for the users.
Yes, extremely important also.
Yeah. And one more comment on this screen, because when I sent the message to Luis, I could also send other messages to other MTP members, as I said before. So to do that, in order to do that, you can click on this small envelope on the right corner, and you can send the message not only to one person, but to multiple people, to the group of people, and also keep this conversation in the app. So about the Near Me feature, if you have any more questions, you can contact us later, and we can clarify if this is important for you to understand in more details. Now we are moving on to MTP location and how to check in. And the check-in, so to register your visit, seems quite self-explanatory for you, because everyone used this feature in the app. But we are going to pay your attention to another feature, which is a feed. So once we click on the map, you can see the location card with the description of this place, and we can push this button mark visit. Then your map turns green, as you can see above. So this place was just visited. It means that it can go green, and then you can learn more about this location. You can push the description. You can open the description, and what you will see, it is a feed. This is a new feature we developed a while ago. And seems it can be very useful to get the latest update from the place. You can also upload and contribute to the app by adding your tips or advices about this place. You can share your memories here, but obviously it would be great to have like your advices and the latest updates.
Yeah, this
especially
is
if we
ideal
are
point where
yes.
we can advise other people. We have been in a place, how to get there, problems there, whatever tips are relevant. And if all of us start to do this, it's unlimited source of information for everyone that visits a place. So we here ask two things. First, you try to do yourself when you travel, put the tips, things which you thought were relevant, special places to see, how to get there, whatever you think is relevant to help other travelers. And you get also used when you want to go somewhere to see if someone put something on the feed.
Yes, obviously it's better if there are very useful information rather than memories, which I mentioned, because we don't want to be like another Facebook. It's more like a space for travelers to share the experiences rather than just nice photos. But obviously we are very happy to see whatever you would like to share with us. So once this post is done and submitted, your update will appear both on the location card and on your personal profile, and everyone following you will see that you just share a recommendation or the information about this place. And also, if someone followed this particular location, the person gets also the notification that something new just show up in our application in the feed. And this is not the end of the story when we are talking about the location page, the location card, because it contains much more information that you can even imagine. Look, we are going to check Sicily. This is the east part. I'm interested to go there, so I'm checking this place. I open the card. No, this is not the one, sorry. Again, I'm opening the video again. So once you open the location card, you will see the feed, but sometimes in the feed you will not get enough information about the location, and you will be interested to get some more specific information, which we have for you stored, and those data and those information are up to date. So here you can see that in the feed of Sicily there are mostly the pictures. That's why you can go to the information section and you could see the general description about this. You can also switch to when to go section, which means that you will get the most relevant information about the weather, about the peak tourist season, and some other useful information that help you to explore this part of the Sicily. You can also get the weather updates and forecasts. There is also the currency, the money exchange feature, and transportation. And I think this is also very important, right, Luis?
Yeah, so here I'd
comment on
say
this.
the two I always use is when to go, because, in Europe or in States it's more or less okay. But if you start to go to tropical regions, sometimes one region near to the other, one is in dry season, the other is in rainy season. And it's very difficult for us, always Googling this. So when to go, I say it's critical. It helps us a lot. And the airports nearby. Airports within the region, airports nearby UNESCO, all this you can see it on the app. And it's also facilitated because if you want to get to the region, we see the airports nearby, and after you can use other apps to know exactly how to fly there and visit. So these two are the ones which I use more often, when to go and airports.
And you can also, as you can see in the top right corner, there is the share the location icon, so you can send the information about this place with the others. And now we are moving on and are going to introduce you to how to plan your trip with our application. This is one of the most interesting feature in our application. So first of all, we recommend you to open your profile to see a checklist part. I want to open this one. And now you can see that on the right side of the checklist, there is the button visited, which means that you can sort this list through visited and unvisited places. And if something is visited, you can see that on the list. And then you can also switch to like remaining parts, which are a lot in my case. And I switch to Europe now to see what's left to be visited. I'm particularly very much interested in Norway. I would like to visit some of the locations, but most importantly, I would like to see what kind of World Heritage sites I can see in Norway. That's why I'm choosing on the list World Heritage Sites category. Going to Europe, open Norway again, and there is a full list of the World Heritage Sites available for you in Norway. And here is also a comment. I think we can spend another full 1 hour session regarding how to discover the World Heritage Sites in the application and how to travel with the app using those lists. Because here you can see that some of the World Heritage Sites consists from more than one place, and this is very interesting one. I would like to stop and explain, maybe with some help of Luis, because here we have a place called Struve Geodetic Arc, which is the chain of nearly 3,000 kilometers long and span 10 countries, starting from Norway through Sweden, Finland, Russia, Estonia, Latvia, and so on, and finishing in Ukraine. And all this information are available in the app. So when you click on this particular location, you can see that this is multi-country location. So this is the first one. And the second very important part, you can see all the places, all the children's belongs to this particular mother. Let me call this case that way.
Here what I recommend is first you look at the map, you see the World Heritage sites, signs in blue, which are the ones you didn't visit. Some of them will have a blue sign. These are the ones which have what we call the children. So there is a major site and lots of locations. There is no parameters of World War II. World War I is kind of 150. So you know that if you need to press the one with the plus to locate all the signs around. Sometimes the map will get confused if there are lots of children around. So you can also go to this list that is here, which I recommend, because some of them won't be visible on the map unless you press. If it is a multinational, for example, if you're in Tajikistan and the mother is in China, means that you have to know this to go in China, press the mother to see a site in Tajikistan, which can be quite confused. If you do this using the list, you see in every country where it is that exists, and you can press there and shows you to the map. So here combine, use the map, but always use the checklist of World Heritage sites to see if there is nothing hidden.
This is quite important, but also a little bit complicated. We didn't prepare a video describing exactly the step described by Luis, which is the opening the location from the map using the marker. But as I said, we can devote another and design another meeting to show you that. And
it's just okay if you confirm the map with the checklist, because on checklist you have all the information, and you can just press on these multinational ones and you see where they are.
Okay, but from this list, I've chosen another location, which is Bricken. I go there, and the app opens the map, so I can see the location on the map. I can press the visit button. I can see that it consists of the multiple location. I can follow this location because I'm interested in visiting this place, and I can also get the information how to get there using the option of get directions. So use the navigation, which is also available from our application. Let's move forward. So once we are on the map, I would like to show you a nice fun feature. On the main map, you will see this a context menu. Sometimes we call it burger menu, which is in the bottom on the right side corner. And here you can access several options, including the search option. And we are very proud of this one because the search engine is connected, is linked with the Google Places. So you can search for whatever location you would like to find. I'm going to put Eiffel Tower, and you can see that, yes, I put the Eiffel Tower, and I could see that particular point on the map. And then from here, you can also check how to get to this location using the navigation. So you don't need to go outside from the map and looking for another another application, you can just simply find the navigation in the app, because this is integrated in with other tools. So now I know how to get there, but I would be also very interested to see what's the location near Eiffel Tower, so I can use the opportunity to also visit them. And you can see that app offers you the location in 500 kilometers radius from Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I just came back to what we said about when we do our own map. Easiest way is the photos, but the photos don't cover everything. Remember that our map is fully integrated with Google Maps. Means that if you remember you are in a city, in a hotel, and you cannot immediately understand which region it is, you just write the name of the city, the name of the restaurant, the name of the hotel, and Google Maps, you write this on the social location, and through Google Maps, we show you which region this was, and you can mark the region. So these two tools together for new people, the photos and the search location, are the easiest ways to mark your map very fast. As I said, I have done this the other day to someone with 500 locations almost that was starting, and took me 1 hour something, because he had lots of photos. And after I was asking, okay, where you have been in Germany? And said, okay, I have been on this city. I write the city and show me the region, and I immediately mark. This is a huge step to make it convenient for people using the first time the app.
Mm-hmm. So maybe one more comment on this. Under this burger, this context menu button, you can find the scan photos option, which we showed you on the very beginning on this session. So it works exactly as on the very beginning. You just allow app to see your library, and the app will extract geolocation from your photos to build your map. And once you are familiar with the features and your map is fully filled with the places you've been, now you can open your profile again, and you can see your personal map. You can explore it. You can find some more information. You can select one of the areas category, which is MTP, UN countries, TCC, or ISO regions, and you can see that map even in more details. And then once you are ready, you can showcase your results, because obviously you are so proud of what we achieved as a traveler. So you can press this button at the top and share your map with whatever colors you like. So you can just customize your map. You can pick the colors which draw some more attention, green, pink, whatever you like. And then you share this picture with someone else. You can also save this and share on your social media, which would be so cool if you can do that, and also tag most travel people. And as I said on the very beginning, this is one of the most important feature in MTP universe, which is the ranking. So let's open this one. First, you can see the full list of travelers with their achievements, with all the badges, and you can also click on the particular traveler to explore some more about and learn some more about these achievements. On this screen, you can see that Charles Willy and JPP, they both have this crazy competition, but very friendly one. And now they are both on the first position in terms of MTP locations. Obviously, you can also check another categories like UN countries, ISO, World Heritage Sites, or dive spots, or whatever you would like to see. The important part of this is that you can also use the filter, so you can compare your achievement with other travelers. So I'm going back to the MTP locations. I press this button on the top and I will pick my country. So this will be Poland, and then I would like to see all women in my age range from all the MTP location in Poland, and then I can see all the results. I know that there will be Ania Klimaszewska on top, who is one of the most traveled person we know in Polish MTP community. And then I can also press the Show Me button, which can show my position and my score in this ranking. So again, Show Me here, and then application will show my position in the ranking. Okay, so let's move to offline mode, which is the one of the most wanted feature. We know that from our users or from the MTP community. So I am passing my voice to Christian, who will elaborate more about this one.
Thank you, Justyna. Happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about this quite new feature. As many of you may know, our app is working in offline mode for quite some time, but we wanted to go one step further. According to feedback from our users, in many remote locations, when the internet connection is technically there, it can be in very poor quality. So the experience of having this low quality internet is sometimes even worse than having no internet at all. So having that in mind, and also thinking about the users which prefer to optimize the battery life and internet bandwidth to make the phone charging even less frequent. Having this both cases in mind, we came up with a new feature, which is offline mode switch. It's a way for the users to tell the app, even if I have some internet connection available, I would prefer to not use it. And yes, so that's the feature, and maybe we can show really fast how to enable it. So in the so you can obviously enable it also on the loading screen, but maybe we will show also in the profile menu. So it's the first
so
item.
Here we are, yes.
You can open this profile, of course, from the left top corner. When you tap offline mode, we will see the indicator that we are currently in offline mode, and also some additional information, what internet connection is above the forced offline mode. So it will be easy for us to know that we are, for example, on Wi-Fi, or we are relying on some different internet connection.
Just a comment here. If the network is very weak, the app works much better in offline than in online. So if you see that is having problems because we're in the middle of nowhere and you have difficulty with internet, put it offline, works better. Second thing, very useful, I use this offline all the time to work on planes, because now planes are quite boring. We are always inside the plane. If I have 4 or 5 hours inside the plane, I can easily be planning my next trip using the offline mode, which I do very often. It's for me probably the most common utilization of offline is inside of a plane. Sorry, Christian.
Thank you for the additional information. The forced offline mode works exactly like the app would work in the situation of no internet connection at all. So you can check in and do other stuff. Also, for curious users, we can show you the menu for pending check-in. So if you select a region or MTP location or other item from the checklists, you can see that some of them are pending and waiting for internet connection to get persisted in our online services. Also,
let me show you that.
little...
This is this part.
Yes.
This is this. Exactly, this is this feature.
Also, if you don't want to go to the profile menu to disable the offline mode, you can also use the switch in the top indicator. So it's a kind of shortcut. So that's all, I think. So I hope that it will come up useful. Thank you.
So this is it. So this is everything what we prepared for this
Here,
session.
I'd like also to interrupt, ask you to look at our social media, and the reason is, as you know, we are not we don't work for profit. Basically, we are a community and try to make cool things to all of us to have fun. And so lots of times, for example, now there are lots of things going. You have 25 people doing the rally Budapest Bamako, beginning of next year. We have a team also in North Korea Marathon. You have expeditions to islands on the Arctic. And you always announce this on our social media. So it will be good if or you join our WhatsApp groups where lots of things happen, or you follow our social media to be sure you know everything which is happening, because it's what we do. If you are doing something, we publish, we ask people if they want to join. And our experience is that whatever we do, our initiatives have lots of people coming. We had 200 people in our summit. We have 25 people in the rally. You had whatever we suggest sells out very fast. And to be sure you are always updated, I suggest you follow all our social media, or the ones which are more relevant for you.
We'll also encourage you to give us your feedback. We are very happy to get your suggestions about not only about what we can do together, but also about our product, our platform, and we have much more planned for next year. I don't want to reveal everything, but we are working on something special for our community. So looking forward to listen your suggestions, your feedback, and your questions. And we are always available for you on WhatsApp, so you can message us directly, or you can email us using the official email addresses like admin at mtp.travel, or my personal email address, which is visible on the screen. So thank you very much, and see you next time.
Thank you all.